Welcome, everybody. Today, we have a special video for you. I'm going to be talking to my son, Luke, about dating. Welcome, Luke.
I'm stoked to be here.
That,
Thank you very much.
awesome. Awesome, Luke. Good to have you. So, you're in high school and you've come to an age of liking girls. And you're you're looking to start dating, I hear.
Yeah, that that is true.
Yeah.
But
So, Um, I wanted to talk to Luke a little bit about dating and when is the right time to date. What does dating mean? Um, all of these things. And I was thinking that this video might be helpful to somebody out there that has a son in high school looking at girls and thinking about dating. So, Lukey, um, what does dating mean to you?
dating to me is just getting to know someone to know if you want to spend the rest of your life with them.
Okay. And you feel at this age or at this part of your high school days that you're ready for that to know somebody, whether you should spend your whole life with them?
I feel like the sooner I start, the better.
Okay. So the sooner you start, the better. Um, why do you feel that way? Like, why do you feel like you have to start sooner?
I personally just feel like I'm ready for it. That's it's my own personal decision.
Okay. And what is dating? What does dating even mean?
I'm not the professional here, but I'm pretty sure it's just going out with someone in terms of just trying to get to know them, see if they're the right person for you.
Okay. And why do high schoolers want to get to know one another in that way?
Because they have nothing better to do. Most high schoolers don't date for the right reasons. So
Okay. You feel you have a good reason for that, for dating?
I think I'm a little bit more mature, but I could be wrong. But I think I might be in a little bit more of a better position in terms of what I want out of that.
Okay. So we talked about dating before doing this video. What are some things that you recall that we talked about?
We made the partner pyramid. The It's like a pyramid with the bottommost um, part of that pyramid being the foundation, which is faith and your like beliefs. And so above that would be your values and like what you hold true to you. And then above that would be your life adventure, which is like what you want to do with your life, that stuff. And then above that would be like the personality and preferences you'd be looking for in a person. And then on top, the very least important, but still a big part for some people, is just looks. So we went through that and figured out what I personally find important and what what is vital for a healthy relationship to stay.
So ideally, before starting uh, to date, it's vital to understand oneself, right? So it's good to know yourself first. Like, who are you? What are your tendencies? What are your personalities? What is your faith? Um, where do you want to go in life? Like, what are your goals and mission and vision in life? Before kind of getting entangled in a relationship and bringing somebody else alongside you without knowing where you're going to go, that may not end well, right? Or it may not be the best for both people.
I feel like having a vision for your life before even thinking of spending it with someone else is definitely important, because someone's gonna have to know where both of y'all are going. So
Yeah. And then the other thing we talked about was when is a person ready to date? And there were two things we noted. One is when the person is self-sustaining in terms of their finances. So if you're able to provide for yourself, for all the necessities of life for yourself, then you're ready to date. And the other one was when you have at least rudimentary or basic knowledge of all the different aspects of life, such as how do finances work, uh, how do paying for bills work, knowing what you need to pay for, when it needs to be paid. So, like a part of life that is a financial life, then a part of your spiritual life, knowing who you are as a spiritual being and what is your faith and how do you practice and what do you practice and what are your habits. Also, knowing your physical body and working out and eating right, and then having good understanding of relationships, how do they work, knowing that each person has different personality types and how to communicate with different personality types, and then having a good understanding of your career, or at least where you're trying to head with your career. So having a good base knowledge of different parts of life and being able to provide for yourself would give you a good starting point for dating.
yeah, I agree with a lot of what we talked about.
Okay. What would you want to share with your fellow high schoolers as far as this topic?
Uh, I just say have a plan beforehand, because if you're gonna jump into something like this and you haven't thought everything through, there's a lot that you could mess up or not even consider. And it's important to know where you'd be going with something like this, especially if you're gonna bring a whole person to live that life with you.
And what about communication with your parents? Um, a lot of teenagers, for one reason or another, they may not want to share their intents or intentions of dating with their parents, with their mom or dad. What are your thoughts on that and comments on that?
I'd say that if your parents are really looking out for you, then you should definitely tell them, because and like be completely honest with everything too, because if they see something that really wouldn't work out and you talk to them and they're like, no, this isn't going to work, then in that case they probably do know better. And if you do end up going against their will and then you do make that mistake or something happens, then you're basically proving their point.
Hmm. So it's important to have an open dialogue with your parents when it comes to this topic or any other topic, but we're talking about dating at the moment.
I'd definitely say so. And if you are completely honest and open with them, they, if anything, and if they allow you, they can be there to help you get through stuff and figure everything out alongside them. Versus if you have to hide it, not only can you not talk to them about anything, but you're also consistently trying to hide it from them.
Hmm. What are some last minute things that you'd want to share about this?
Um, I'm not sure I have much. Just know who you are, know your values, know what you want out of everything, and that's most important, first of all.
Okay. Well, Luke, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to chatting with you some more on various
Mm,
topics.
I'm excited.
Until next time, this is a little bit of our family conversations, sharing with the world out there. See you later.